Hi Gemini, welcome back to your monthly reading. I'm Ashley Rose and this is your monthly tarot reading for March 2022. This reading is for all Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So anytime throughout this month you feel called to come back and watch this reading is here for you. I always like to say if you're watching for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, kind of go in that order. Start with your Sun, move through your Moon, Rising, Venus, etc. We're going to be pulling 7 cards for an overview of this month, an oracle card, 3 cards for your love life, 3 to clarify, and then as always, we will lead with an affirmation. This month we start off in Pisces season and we have a Pisces New Moon on March 2nd, so right at the beginning of this month. And I love it because I feel like it really just like jump starts this, Pisces energy. We've been feeling it already a little bit within the last week of February, but really gets us kind of like moving and grooving within that. Pisces season is all about really deepening that connection with yourself and really getting in tune with your authentic energy, kind of getting close to your soul. It's this time where the veil feels very thin between us and the spiritual world, and we are kind of just communicating very openly with that. We are also, really in touch with our dreams, our intuition. It's a really big time for us to kind of dream and think about things in such an expanded way instead of taking our dreams and thinking about them really practically, making them small or thinking about them big. It's this opportunity to kind of look in the mirror, but look, because we're in water, I like to say look in water as a mirror and really see all of the possibilities that are around us, because about March 18th we have a full moon in Virgo, and that's going to help us make us 1, grounded, and 2, help us really come up with the practical plans and illuminate what's blocking us, what's getting in our way, and really, again, just illuminate the right path forward and how to make these dreams a reality, the practical work that needs to go into really making them happen. And then we end this month in Aries season, and it is this end of the astrological year and the start of another. So this month is kind of closing out a lot of old things, or not old things, but yeah, like an old version of ourselves, and stepping into the new as we go into this Aries season. We have adventure, we have excitement, we are ready to embark on a new journey as we enter a new phase of life. So, and you got 2. So, I love that. You're the twin, so why wouldn't you? Yes. And really, there's a lot going on here this month for a lot of us, because there's a lot of things finally moving in the direction that we want it to go. We had to really take January and February was a lot of understanding the energy that's in front of us right now. And coming into March, we're finally able to get our hands on it and play with it a little bit more than we were before. And so as we do that and we're open and we're allowing ourselves to be vulnerable with our emotions and our dreams, the universe is kind of gifting us, these opportunities to do that, gifting us an opportunity to be in touch with our emotions, to kind of fill our cups up and go after the things that we really want and really create what we see on the inside, have that translate externally. Sorry, I feel like I was really high. I wanted to put my chair down. But with that, there's kind of some self-doubt that I feel like we have to work through, or this feeling of being inexperienced and not being able to access what we really want to access, because there really is success all around us. And it really is that moment of when you can acknowledge that you have the experience that you need, you have the understanding that you're going to make mistakes and it's okay, and we're in this new journey to learn that you are aligning yourself with your purpose. And when you do that, you kind of flip yourself around, right? And you allow yourself to kind of ride forward into success. There's an opportunity to really see the abundance that's around you and see what you have to offer after a long journey, because it really has been a journey of understanding maybe some of these strengths about you, or understanding how to really get all of the gears working in kind of like the same motion and start creating the things that you want to create. You know, we're no longer creating relationships that don't fulfill us, or environments that aren't supporting us. We're creating, you know, the ones that honor us, and the environments that want us to thrive in, right? And when we move into the direction of that, we finally leave those old behaviors behind that just aren't working with us anymore, and that keep us stuck in the same kind of place and making us kind of, again, that fearful survival mode place. We're moving out of that. And I feel like at the end of this month, we're going to be able to step back and be like, holy moly, there was so much growth. I feel transformed, but I am so thankful and grateful that I did it that way, or that it happened that way, because wow, I put in some hard work and I am exactly where I want to be. I'm excited, Gemini, because at the bottom here, I'm just going to talk about the bottom first. At the bottom here, we have Two of Cups, King of Pentacles, the World, and the Chariot. Look at that. Look at that. That's literally like everything I was just freaking talking about. This is like relationships that are supporting us. You being abundant, seeing everything that's in your life, what you have to offer, what life has to offer you, what you can build when you're grounded and you're practical and you put your money where your mouth is, right? And you work hard at what you want. You can sit back and enjoy the finer things in life, and everything's coming to this beautiful end. But in the end, there is a new beginning, because life is a circle and it's all about cycles and it keeps going around and around. But in this one, you're sitting here more authentic than you did when you started this, right? Where you can be naked and vulnerable and just be you and show up as yourself, show up and express the way that you want to express that feels natural to you. And then we have the Chariot here at the very bottom, and being you are in control of where you're going. You are in the driver's seat, and you are bringing this baby home, okay? You are sitting in between these two sphinx, your higher self and your ego, and you are the conductor. You are what brings the messages in alignment and does something with them, and you're taking that and applying it to your life. It's going to be amazing, amazing, because we start this month off with the Ace of Cups and the Magician. Seriously, this is the universe like gifting you. Here's a dream, here's a wish, here's some love, and like, let's overflow this cup. Let's get really excited. Let's get in tune with our emotions, and what can we create when we allow our creativity to kind of just like overflow, right? Like our cup is full. Like, we've been filling this bad boy up for a minute, right? And when we do that, as above, so below, we see within us that what we can create outside of us. And that brings us happiness. That brings us joy. We can literally pick up when we have this realization of all that is within inside of us. We realize that we can pick up anything we want, that we've put in this work to be this person, that what's the word I'm looking for? Infinite, ever-flowing energy is just already within us. And when we tap into our desires, we can do something with that. We can tap into communication. We can communicate our ideas. We can tap into our life purpose, and we can have the energy to go after it. We can tap into our abundance, our security, and we create the environment that supports that. We can tap into our dreams and our emotions, and we can connect to ourselves deeper and connect in our relationships in a way that, we haven't felt before. And it's really this transformative time at the beginning of the month that allows you to see all that you have and all that you are, to really apply that. What might feel we might feel a little slight hiccup is this Page of Wands in reverse, but it's two things. I feel like we don't know if we should step into this energy or not, and we're feeling a little maybe not enough or maybe unsure. But it's also like with the Page being in reverse, it is the experience, right? Because the Page this way, he's inexperienced, but he has this willingness to learn. He's a little naive, but he's ready to go after it. He doesn't really know what his purpose is fully, but he has an idea, right? He's gonna try new things out. But with it being in reverse, it's not that you don't know, you know. And you have the experience to keep moving forward, to keep going after it. And when you follow that, you trust that, and you surrender to the good things that are going on. It's not surrendering to the bad things that are happening in our head. It's kind of just like not listening to those anymore. the Six of Wands is right in the middle of our reading, and that leads us to success and triumph and good things and celebration. This is a long journey. You have come home. This is, I forgot who this is. I want to say it's like Alexander the Great or some type of king, but ooh, just how we saw the wreath in the world. That's you. You are healed and you are moving. You're no longer allowing the fears to stop you, the pain to break you. You are moving forward with that as like a badge of honor, right? Like he's not wearing any bandages here after this journey. He's coming in triumphant, wearing his dress and like, look, I am proud of me. And it's not proud of me in a boastful, you know, ego sense. It's like, I did this and I, you know, made this success and I made this happen, where you have people around you that are supporting you and that are celebrating you. I will say, watch, be careful who we share our good times with, because there is this little guy over here that's kind of watching that I always feel like is like, you know, like is a supporter but secretly a hater, right? You know, on the outside, and we're working to get those people out of here. It's not even somebody that I feel like makes any type of splash or wake this month, but it's just for us to be aware, because now we're sitting in this place where we're getting everything that we wanted, and it's important for us to pay attention to who maybe these energy suckers might be that try to, ooh, as I said that, it was 11:11 on the camera, that may want to, you know, not see us have the success that we're having. But this is undeniable. It is part of our path. It's part of our journey. It's along our destiny. And no matter how hard they try, they're not going to knock it. They're not going to knock you down, because this is meant for you. And again, there's opportunity, a major, because it's in the middle of the month. 6 is the number of temporary opportunity, a huge opportunity this month to really, you know, do what you are supposed to be doing, what you came here to do. 6 is also the number for peace, for love, for harmony and balance. So when you tune into those, wow, I'm getting really smiley here. My mouth is like, it's like hurting. When you tune into that energy and that vibration, you can literally create all that you want. Because after this, we have the 5 of Swords in reverse and the 6 of Swords in reverse. In this 5 of Swords, you know, usually when it's up front, like it's upright like this is like serious conflict, right? You're fighting with people, you're manipulating, you're not trusting yourself, you're not trusting others, and you're really stuck in this confined place. And it's like very kind of miserable because you're in constant survival mode. But with it being in reverse, you free yourself from that. We're not living in survival. We're not thinking that we need to, you know, steal everybody's ideas and fight everybody out of our life because people aren't here to help us and support us in the right ways. No, we freed ourselves from that. We've allowed ourselves to go away from these murky waters into something way more clear. And again, we have an opportunity to clear out that pain, to clear out what hurt us before in the past, and really move forward towards something happy, towards something with ease, towards something with balance, or it's something that makes us feel grateful that we put in the work to do that. And I love that it is 5-6, so it's, again, it's ascending. Ooh, actually, when we look at the last card, because the last card is the 7 of Pentacles, it goes 5, 6, 7. And you're literally ascending forward. You're going forward. You're going in the right direction. That's what the numbers are telling us. And this is the point of at the end of the month where we sit back and we look at all the hard work that we put in this month, and we are so grateful. And yeah, we have one more to do, but we're like excited to do that because it's like, again, it's the end of the cycle. It's like we put this on with like, again, like this badge of honor, this work of like, I did that for me. When I allowed my creativity and my intuition to lead the way, it brought me everything I've ever wanted. When I soothe my mind and I just allow my focus to be pointed on what really matters, I can create everything that I see for myself. And that's so exciting. The mountain in the journey that once used to look so big and be scared of, it's just this little hill in the background. Nothing. So we have Starseed, what lights you up, and then we have no, wait, postpone, say no. And when I see this card, I feel like it means like no to the negative thoughts that are popping back in, right? This, like, no, we're not gonna go down that road. We're not gonna go down this road of scary storms and fears and don't know where I'm going up ahead. We have Starseed here, what lights you up, that's where we're going. We have these two choices. we have these two opportunities. Are we going to go down this one, or are we going to allow ourselves to expand? Are we allow our minds to play? Are we going to kind of not escape, but dance around in our daydreams and really come up with what lights us up and where we want to see ourselves, and start putting the work in towards that? Because look at, she's sitting here, she's staring at the water, she's staring at her dreams, she's staring at the stars, the cosmos. You know, she's looking for that guidance, and you get that guidance this month. So I'm really excited about that. Oh, what lights you up, Starseed? Let me read that one. 50. Starseeds are souls with a double mission: to raise their own consciousness and the consciousness of the planet. They are old souls who have incarnated elsewhere beyond this planet. Many starseeds arrive with the feeling that time is running out and that there is something they came here to do, to create or contribute. If you pulled this card, you can confirm that you are a starseed, and you are being encouraged to answer the call, to follow what lights you up. Once awake, most starseeds find it hard to have meaningless conversations, jobs, and relationships. They innately know that there is much more to life and feel that there is something more to get to work. They remain restless until they step into their calling, which is to light up the world with their unique presence. Starseeds are scattered all over the planet, in hospitals and schools, in slums and mansions, on stages and in edit suites, in parks and nightclubs, and in taxis and theme parks. Many starseeds spend parts of their lives trying to fit in, or some form of spiritual closet. If you are dimming your light to fit in, it is time that you stop and start embracing the unique light that you came here to share. Treat your time on earth like a glorious vacation. Yes, that's what I feel like this no is. You want to keep going back in the closet and stop not using all of this potential that's around you. No, that is this no, don't do that. Don't go back down here. Stand out, stand up in your light, shine, because once you do that, as you've stood in it, look at all these things that are possible to you, all this stuff that is making you feel alive. And if it means that you have to like spend some time alone and cultivate a new community of friends that support you, do that, because it is way better than sticking yourself back in that closet and not feeling like you can be who you came here to be. Okay, I'm gonna move into your love reading. We have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic connection here with the devil in reverse. Okay, Capricorn. We have heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other, with the Queen of Wands. And then we have honeymoon, enjoying the bliss of holiday time together, the star. Yes, Gemini, I cannot. Yes, because you have look at all this working together. You got your work coming, you got your dreams, you got your purpose, you got your ideas. It's all flowing. You're communicating positively. This is all coming in alignment because you're doing the work that needs to be done, and you attract this to you. This is a good time for love, especially because we have this devil in reverse here in this chemistry. You're not looking at the small little details. You're not picking them apart. You're not fearing, you're not keeping yourself away from having a love. You're seeing what's right in front of you. This Queen of Wands too, so you've created this. And it's an opportunity to have heart-to-heart conversations about what you really see in your relationship, what you really want in your relationship, and where you're at in your life, and how maybe you're ready for some of this. And even this honeymoon, this star, this is, for you taking a chance and being vulnerable and allowing your light to shine. I love that. This is, some fire energy, a little bit of Capricorn, a little bit of Virgo in here. What else? Yeah, I'm gonna say fire, Virgo, Capricorn. Pay attention to some of those this month. If you'd like to know more about me, what I have going on, you can go to ashleyrose.com. You can follow me on Instagram as well. That's Ashley Rose Tarot. You can book a reading on my website. Yeah, I'm trying to get all the things in there. And we have directing my focus on what's thriving creates more of what I want. Yes. Direct your focus, because you are going to be a magician, a magnet this month that is really forging their own path, and it is something to be proud of, let me tell you, Gemini. So I love you. I hope you have a great March. I can't wait to see how it unfolds for you, and I will see you in the Daily Tarot readings.